According to a shocking new report from the Wall Street Journal, the Department of Homeland Security is actively in talks with a television producer, the guy that created Duck Dynasty, to launch a reality show where immigrants in the United States will fight, not necessarily physically, but we don't exactly know the details, for the chance to become a U.S. citizen. Basically a reality show with immigrants, and the winner at the end of this immigrant survivor gets to become a U.S. citizen. And there are active talks right now with the Department of Homeland Security to be a part of this. This isn't just some crazy idea from a producer that hasn't had a good idea in a long time. There are talks that, according to the producer, are going very well. And yes, the Department of Homeland Security has confirmed that this is currently under consideration. Let me read you this. Department spokeswoman Tricia McLaughlin said she had spoken to the producer of the proposed television reality show and that consideration of the idea was ongoing. It's in the very beginning stages of that vetting process, she said, adding that each proposal undergoes a thorough vetting process prior to denial or approval. To that, let me just go ahead and say, sometimes ideas are so bad, you don't even have to think about them, right? You don't have to go through a vetting process for something as inhumane and disgusting as this idea. You could have just said like, yeah, not happening, click, done. That would have put an end to that. And I'm pretty sure y'all probably do that with quite a few proposals, but this one you seem to like, because we have a Secretary of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem, who loves to be on TV. I mean, hell, her entire tenure at the Homeland Security has been a made-for-TV moment. She's being referred to as Ice Barbie because she loves to get dressed up in different fun little costumes and go out there and pretend to be a cowboy or pretend to be a ranger, pretend to be a cop, pretend to be an ICE agent. Now she wants her own $50 million private Barbie jet, which is part of the Coast Guard's budget, because she wants to play dress up and continue. So being on a reality show is obviously the next natural step for her. Regardless of what it does to these individuals, regardless of how inhumane and unconscionable it is, turning citizenship into a game. By the way, before I continue, let me just tell you, turning citizenship into a game undermines what citizenship actually even is. It cheapens it. But that is what this administration does, because we are living in idiocracy. Nothing matters. Everything is a made-for-TV moment. We love the cameras and the cameras love us. And that is what they're doing. The TV producer is from a man named Rob Worsoff. And you got to love that this guy's last name is literally worse off, because this country will be worse off if they go through with this idea. But here is what he said. This isn't the Hunger Games for immigrants. Immigrants already in the system would compete in various contests, including potentially on American history and science. Worsoff stressed that losing contestants wouldn't face deportation. This is not, hey, if you lose, we're shipping you out on a boat out of the country, he said. And then he added that he hasn't had any interaction with Kristi Noem, but he did say that the feedback from the Department of Homeland Security has been positive, and he has already had preliminary discussions with networks to carry the show. Now, for those of you who may not be aware, this would actually not be the Department of Homeland Security's first foray into reality television. They have long been a cooperating force on the show To Catch a Smuggler. It's a show that I hate to even admit. I actually kind of like watching that show. It is one of my guilty pleasures. I know I probably shouldn't, but it is kind of funny. So the Department of Homeland Security is well versed in this. They currently do it with To Catch a Smuggler. So why not do it with this, right? Why not turn people that want to come here, contribute to our society, into contestants? We have a reality show host in the White House. Why not turn the whole goddamn country into a reality show, right? That's what they're doing. And it will not surprise me one bit if we start seeing this show on the air within the next few months. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.